My name is Sam Price. I'm a combat veteran of the war against ISIS and a former Arabic linguist with special operations. As we stand here today, more than 4 months into this war, as we threaten yet again to inflict mass human suffering, I'm here to call in 3 groups of people to act against Donald Trump's illegal war against Iran. As an airman in Iraq, I saw firsthand what it is like to be faced with a moral decision and to be forced to fall back on the oath I took to this country. First, I'm calling on our warfighters, and in particular, my fellow aviators, to remember your oaths. Almost exactly 10 years ago, in 2016, I was on an AC-130 over the city of Baghdad in northern Iraq. My crew was preparing to strike a building that was a suspected ISIS position. When I looked at the sensor feed, I immediately saw that that building was a place of worship. I stopped the strike. That building was later determined to be a church. As we flew over the city, I knew that we had the choice to strike and commit the same crime that our enemies were committing, or to follow our morals. I tell you this because I know what it means to speak up when you know something is wrong. War is a heinous endeavor, but we must not lose our humanity in the midst of it. Do not allow your honor to be tarnished by following illegal orders to strike protected sites or target civilians. Second, I am calling on members of Congress to stand up and stop Donald Trump's illegal war and fulfill your duty to the Constitution. Presidents have gone on too long declaring wars while you have neglected your duties under the Constitution to serve as a check on their power. The results for the United States have been disastrous, and it will be the same this time if you do not act. I have heard you say, "I support our troops," countless times, yet you refuse to actually act on behalf of those troops and prevent their blood from being shed in yet another needless war. We have already lost 14 service members and killed thousands of civilians. To those who are funding this war, if you actually support the troops, don't lead them down this road. Don't force those on the front lines to choose between orders and what is right. Third, I am calling on my fellow veterans of every generation to join me in condemning this illegal war. Whether you stood over burning barrels of shit in Kandahar or suffered the cancers of Agent Orange, you know the cost of our nation fighting yet another rich man's war while politicians wring their hands. You must speak up and demand our government fulfill its obligations to us and prevent our brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, sons and daughters from wasting their lives on another forever war. All good-hearted Americans must reject this foolish war and demand a real diplomatic solution and end to hostilities, and must join me in demanding power and peace across the Middle East. Thank you.